Hello, my lovelies. Let's see what's going on in the Twin Flame Collective. I want to see what's happening for the Twin Flames. What is the energy around those that are truly on the Twin Flame journey that are not yet in union? Let's see what's happening. Ooh, Queen of Swords. All right. So the Divine Feminine might be in very fierce protective energy at this time. She could be protecting her health. She could be protecting anything that she feels like she needs to cut off right now. I feel like she's doing so that she can kind of transform from within. Interesting. They're showing me a butterfly in my mind right now, and I can see that there's going to be this emergence, but the Divine Feminine's been doing a lot of internal work, a lot of shadow work over the last several weeks, it looks like. So she may be eliminating some obstacles, things that step in, stand on her toes is what Spirit's giving me, but anything that's hindering her growth from being where she wants to be, that's what she's cutting off. So you might not be hearing from her. She might be a little cold if you approach. She might cut you off. There's a lot of baggage that she's releasing. Interesting. So like shedding the heavy load. Yeah, that's karmic justice. All right. So Lady Justice also has a sword, right, to cut off things and to help restore the balance. Courts, contracts, legal issues could all be coming out. There could be some communication. I feel like the Divine Feminine might be hearing from the Divine Masculine. I feel like the Divine Feminine is receiving some sort of news or results of something as well. So there's like this the swirling around of like conversations and energy, like something's changing quickly. Could have to do with work. I feel like abundance is coming in for the Divine Feminine. We have 8-8 back to back. That definitely is a symbol of abundance coming in. New love could also be coming in for the Divine Feminines, an offer that maybe they didn't expect. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so Divine Feminine stepping up to the plate. She's in very intense energy at this time. Tell us about the masculine. Ooh. The masculine might be thinking about coming forward into union, okay? Seeing the number 1111, letting you know you're on the right path. Stability. I feel like the focus primarily has been on how to come into union, how to bring that balance, how to offer stability. And I feel like the Divine Masculine's coming up with some sort of plan. Spirit's telling me they're cooking something up. Interesting. But they've got to shift their perspective to see things differently first. Okay, so the Hanged Man indicates that we've got to see things differently to be able to set ourselves free from what's potentially holding us back or keeping us stuck. So what in your life is holding you back and keeping you stuck? Pain and heartbreak, grief, trauma. I feel like the Divine Masculine's also got a lot of healing that they've either been working on or need to work on in order to resolve some of that. What else? Yeah, Divine Masculines need a big shift in perspective. Spirit's telling me a reality check. What I feel like is going to happen for some of them is the Divine Feminines may be moving on from their Twin Flame counterpart or the person that they viewed as that because new love's coming in. And I feel like the Divine Feminine's going to be kind of in the spotlight, right? It's the rise of the Divine Feminine is what's happening. And so some new energy is going to come in. There's this essence of creativity is what Spirit's giving me. That's interesting. There's like this spark of passion, spark of creativity. And I feel like the Divine Masculine is getting really creative on his approach or how he's going to come in because he wants to sweep his Divine Feminine off her feet and capture her heart. Okay. So there will be some sort of decision. I feel like the Divine Feminine is going to have to choose between the Divine Masculine and potentially new love. Ooh, but money is coming as well as love, commitment, and abundance. Okay. So super important that both of you listen to your instincts and intuition. I feel like that's going to help you get exactly what you need, what you want. There's a lot of hidden wisdom to tap into. New beginnings, fresh starts, lots of happiness. A buttload of fucking money is coming in. Love to see that. All right, what songs are significant for our Twin Flames for the month of May? What's going on? What's happening for the month of May for the Twin Flames? Okay, From this moment on, I do feel like somebody wants to make you a promise of forever. They might reach out, ask you, are you lonely? Do you miss me? This person's in heavy, heavy emotions over you. Yeah, crazy little thing called love. Makes you do some silly things. I feel like it's gonna kind of overwhelm the masculine in order to reach out. Because I feel like there's no contact right now. Maybe the divine feminine cut them off. But there's definitely this feeling of like nobody's talking right now. Do you believe in life after love? Divine masculine, do you believe in life after love? Because Spirit's about to challenge you in some way, shape, or form. All right, what do they need to see for the month of May? Hiccups or confirmation. Divine masculine's being challenged to look at the situation differently. Yep. Are you willing to take your mask off? Are you willing to let them see who you truly are, or are you going to hide? Divine feminines, you may have a soulmate that's coming in if you choose to walk away from your divine counterpart. Focus on yourself. Self-love, self-care, all of those things are going to in turn lead you to your happiness and your most abundant timeline. Yep, shadow work is required. So I feel like you have a choice to make, both of you, about the future and what that holds. Yep, some things could be holding you back. Addictions, codependency, blocks or restraints, holding you back from this loving connection that's what you really want. So you have a decision to make about the future and what you want going forward. What else? Yep. True love, fairy tale type romance. So some sort of romance is coming in. This could be the romance of a lifetime. But pay attention to any sort of red flags. You don't want to deal with things that are toxic. Could be around a holiday that you guys come into union, or the honeymoon phase in a relationship where everything's new and happy. Could be a literal honeymoon. We do have the Four of Wands out here. Spirit wants you to know it's safe for you to love. So you've got to open your heart in order to receive that. And retreat. Some inner work is needed, right? We've got to overcome these addictions and codependency. Spirit's asking you both to keep an open mind. Know that your true person will not be what you pictured. They're going to be very different from your usual type and expectations, but that's kind of the point. They are worth waiting for. So if you choose to do so, by all means, that's totally up to you. However, I would recommend that you live life. You don't just wait and hold, don't put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. You got to get out there and live a little bit. Letters of you or your person's name. We have F. Somebody might have a crazy X. Aries or a fire sign. W. BFF, best friend forever. Could have yellow in the eyes. Gemini or an air sign. Letter R. Junk food junkie. A. L. Dimples in the cheeks. Male. Okay, tell me about divine counterparts. Tell me about the sun. Who's getting married? Who's getting married? Someone with a button nose. Boyfriend. Glasses or sunglasses. No alcohol. Sober life. Loves to read old books. Ooh, who's coming into the money? 10 of Pentacles. Who's coming into the 10 of Pentacles? Cancer or water sign? You. Wow, you can't dance. Has a large dog. Letter K. Has kids. D. Green eyes. All right. Tell me who's getting the communication. Funny jokes, likes to laugh a lot. Hiker, likes the outdoors. Listens to rock or alternative. Long hair past the shoulder. Who's getting the justice they deserve? Leo or fire sign? Someone you haven't met yet. Rides a motorcycle. Straight hair. Okay, who's going to be faced with a decision about new love or the twin flame that maybe they walked away from? I, loud spoken, life of the party. Oop, Scorpio or water sign? Wifey. All right, who's getting the new love offer? Ace of Cups. Who's getting the new love offer? J, O, blue eyes. G, stalker online or in real life. They're watching you, right? Because they need to know when is the right time to come in. Okay, let's see. One more. Anybody else that this message is for? Somebody who's 6 foot tall or above, drives a sports car, blue collar hard worker. Anybody else that this message is for, Spirit? Anybody else? Letter V, M, introvert, shy, quiet, or a deep thinker. Loves to go fishing, hiking, or camping. Muscular build. Smoker. Average height 5'5" to 5'10". Facial hair of any kind. Listens to rap. Plays video games. X. Black hair. Have a great day.